Okay, I wanted to show you this question about end behavior. So we've got this polynomial function, and there are other ways to do this. I would say the easiest way to do this is to use something like a graphing aid. And on my favorite one for the computer is Desmos. So you can just click open Desmos, and you can plug this function in. I think it was 3x to the 7th. 3x to the 7th plus x to the 4th. Whoops. X to the 4th plus 5x to the 3rd minus 80. Okay, and now this looks like a line. That shouldn't really. There we go. Now this can be a little tricky because the y-intercept for the function is so low here. But essentially this looks just like a cubic function. Okay. Here's a cubic function, the one in blue, right? And that's always going to be true. You can just pay attention to the lead. You can just pay attention to the lead term of the polynomial. Here it's to the 7th power. If it's a one that's an odd power, it's going to look basically like the cubic function. Okay. The only thing is whether this has a positive or negative lead coefficient. So you'll see if I do h of x is equal to, let's say, negative 3rd x to the 7th. That turns the cubic function around. So that's the only thing. It's just the power of the lead coefficient and the sign of the lead coefficient that determines, what the end behavior is going to be for a polynomial function. Okay, so I could kind of know this was going to happen just given the function, but it's okay just to look at the graph and see what happens. So we see that as x goes off to infinity, right, positive infinity, the graph goes off to positive infinity. The y's get higher and higher and higher and higher, as just like it does with the cubic function. As x goes to negative infinity, the function goes to negative infinity. The y's get lower and lower and lower and lower. Okay, so whoops. So if I was to answer this question, I would be looking at which answer. As x goes to positive infinity, y goes to positive infinity. That's so good so far. Okay. As x goes to negative infinity, y goes to positive infinity. So this part of it's wrong. Okay. This part's right. This is wrong. So let me look at another answer. This is as x goes to positive infinity, y goes to negative infinity. That's no good. This is as x goes to positive infinity, y goes to negative infinity. Still, that part's not good. So it must be D. As x goes to positive infinity, y goes to positive infinity, and as x goes to negative infinity, y goes to negative infinity. That's the shape that that we've got for ours. Okay. So as you go to the right, another way to say this is as you go to the right, the graph goes up forever and ever. As you go to the left, the graph goes down forever and ever. So I would choose D for this.